Well, speaking about products, my favorite brand of headlamp, which is funny because the product doesn't even say what brand it is, which is a way for people to make off-brand things. It just says headlamp on it. That's it. It's just here. It's right here. It just says headlamp. And it's a really cool headlamp because it has the battery pack in the back. And unfortunately, I bought two of these because they're the best one I could find. The head of it has now fallen off of the housing, and I'll look at that when I have some light out with the sun of why it has fallen off. And it already had some problems like holding itself up and stuff. Um, and this was my favorite headlamp. And I live in total darkness. Like, I'm really happy that there's a tiny bit of moon out there, but it's not even enough moon to walk around with in the building. And maybe outside it would be, but I'm inside because it's cold outside. Um, so this headlamp, my favorite one, also has problems, but I think that inside of this is actually one of those blue batteries that is replaceable. And I really hope that's true because I would actually like to order those blue batteries and replace them as they go bad because every other fucking object I own that is a rechargeable thing, like this one, for example, this is a little light that is rechargeable, but I own two of these, and the other one holds a charge for about 2 minutes because its battery is old. And the way it's built is that there's no obvious way to open it and change the battery. So I bought a piece of garbage. It worked briefly, but these are not built for people to actually use things. These are built for people who want to use things, and maybe they'll occasionally have a use for it to go into a dark closet or something. But, and I'll tell you the brand on it, it's Pretool. Pretool makes shitty products. I don't really want to focus and make videos about insulting companies, but, and this company does serve a market. But that market doesn't know what it needs. Oh, insulting the market. That is questionable, isn't it? Because the market should be smart. It should know what it wants. And, things like consumer reports are things I like. Like, I love the idea of consumers getting together and thinking, what do they actually like and how can they criticize products and get better products? Well, something's wrong somewhere that we have all these products out there that are just garbage pieces of shit. And maybe my values are just like insane and out of whack, and maybe I'm insane and out of whack or something. Oh, it's, I'm amused that I've gotten to the point where all systems are failing to the level where I don't even have a light. Like, this is going to die at any minute, and it won't warn me. It won't go slowly dimmer. The electronics on this thing is a cheap ass light bulb I bought. I'm very happy with it. And it's a great example for this video of a shitty product. It's very lightweight, which means its battery is shit. And it just suddenly dies. It doesn't warn you that it's going to die by slowly dying. The electronics in it are such that it just suddenly dies, and then you're in total darkness. And I live in actual total fucking darkness. Like reality. You don't live in reality. You live in an energy-rich world fueled by fossil fuels that are going to run out. So now I'm here with everything broken. A dying broken headlamp, this has been my, really awesome go-to headlamp. I would recommend this product still. Like, it is the best headlamp I know of. But these things are not built for people who actually live in low electricity conditions. And if you think about poor people in the world and how we can help them, rich people designing shit for poor people, bad idea. Rich people don't know shit about what they need. I mean, I'm not an expert on that problem, but I can guarantee you, based on the examples I have seen, how rich organizations, nonprofits go in and install something, and then when they go back a year later, no one's using that thing because it was a piece of shit. Because that's not what the poor people actually needed. And I'm very much in favor of poor people having light at night. And fuck it. I mean, do I have to do this myself? I'm not even good at doing this kind of shit. But maybe I'm the guy who then would be honest. And it's not right. I don't think these people are dishonest. I think they're just delusionally stupid. And they have degrees from fancy universities, and they come from rich backgrounds, and they're the fancy people who could go help the poor people. And it's like, no, you're doing shit. And they raise lots of money to help the poor people. And then they take most of that money. Nobody gives a shit about poor people. Maybe. I don't know. Sorry. I'm just being negative. I'm just pissed off that products suck. I mean, this product's actually relatively good. Do I have one fucking light when this one dies? God damn it. Okay, I've got that tiny light bulb. I mean, I won't be able to walk and take a shit. It's just dark, 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 dark. And that's the reality if we get back to poor people. Which is a dumb topic to talk about because I'm not really qualified totally, but I'm, voluntarily poor, energy poor. And I would actually like to look into that more, Oh, shit, this light's dying. See, this light is nice, though, because it dies slowly. Bye-bye, light. I loved you. Love is such a lie. Everything's a lie. Two tiny LED bulbs. Isn't that cute? It has more. I can hit a button and turn on more lights, but then it will just die faster. Where's my fucking candle? I see a lighter. Ah, fuck. This candle's fucked up. Candles, by the way, are not a great solution. They're fine. Ooh, it lit. Oh, I have a candle. This candle's sucking already. It's at a weird angle. It's fucked up. You want to see the candle? Of course you do. You want to see some cool shit. It's not that cool. Right there. I think it's going to work. It's at an angle because it's in a candle container where the other one didn't fully burn down. I've also got a shed light over there, which has worked really well. And I need to make a whole video on my review of shed lights. Those are motion sensitive lights. And I've got a different one over here, which was my favorite one. But again, it slowly failed because I actually use shit. And a shed light should be something that people actually use that works for a long time. That's cool. That candle actually works. I should go look for more of my candles. I mean, I don't know how long my current power outage issue is going to last, but I don't have a fix right now for it. And I've been living in darkness for like a year, varying levels of it, but I'm entering a new period of dark, dark, dark darkness, which is darker than regular darkness. And See, I have to laugh at my own jokes so you know it's a joke in case you didn't get it, because whatever. Clearly not very funny. This is such a great position to be in. To get down to one candle. The candle's actually doing very fine. But a candle is really not good enough. I mean, it's a romantic idea like, oh, they studied by a candle when they were a child and then they were successful in life. Oh, how cool. It's like, no, that's a terrible story. You know, they should just have some fucking LED lights and some basic systems that are cheap as fuck to produce. Like, less than an hour of labor of some liberal shithead fuck. Not to insult liberals more than conservatives, because both those terms mean nothing now. And what they all mean is asshole. You're all fucking asshole dumb fucks. And we should fix the fucking language so that we know what things mean. Because those terms are just totally co opted. I mean, I could either be liberal or conservative, but I don't want to be called either one of them because there's just too many assholes using those words. Fuck. So I'm actually happy to reach this level of low energy because that's the goal. Like, how can we design society to use far less energy? And, I often think of like, oh, if we could use 20% of the energy we currently use, that'd be a massive win. And it would be. But maybe we need to use under 1% of the energy we use and still have a nice life. That could be arranged. We can figure that shit out because we're smart monkeys. We're smart apes. I like the word monkeys better than apes. Apes, I don't know. They don't sound as cool. Monkeys have tails, right? I don't know. Just stereotype on words, but we're apes apparently. Because is that the only difference? Is whether you have a tail or not? Monkeys and apes. Anyway, let's go the bonobo path. Let's try and be bonobos. As opposed to chimpanzees who are kind of more assholes. So, I mean, we have the power. We have the intellectual power to design who we are. And that's better than our amazing ability to use fossil fuels to destroy the planet. That's our most notable attribute, is that we can use fossil fuels to destroy the planet. Very cool, very impressive. We're so cool. And stupid as fuck. Can we get smarter and actually design a culture that is sustainable and works? Well, that'd be a great goal, wouldn't it? And we'd all be happier. We don't have to be slaves to these fucking shit things. Pardon me. We don't have to be slaves to our goddamn technology. We can use technology instead of it using us. Well, I gotta go figure my shit out. The sun is gonna come up, which is very convenient. The nuclear power plant, the only one I like, the only nuclear power that makes sense. And if you're in favor of nuclear power, you think you're really smart, don't you? You're an idiot. Yeah, you think I'm an anti-science dumbfuck now, don't you? No, I'm not. I'm very impressed with your nuclear power. You're so powerful. You have the power to continue the destruction of all humans on Earth. Different topic, sorry. Yeah, and I think thorium reactors are cool and stuff. They're great. But no, you'll die because of them. When will the sun come up? Fuck, 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 fuck. At this point, I can't even read a book. Yeah. Well, I have a box of candles somewhere, And I'm just whining for fun. I can set myself up and figure shit out and actually care. But right now I'm just reveling in the lack of power that I have. In this case, light. The most basic kind of power is light at night. Everybody should have light at night. And so if you do care about poor people, enlighten their night. And of course, they do have devices, many of them. And so they should be able to recharge their devices. But having, like, anybody who doesn't have light at night, that's actual fucking poverty. If you want to figure out what poverty is, it's not, people who don't have a TV or whatever. I mean, there's various definitions of poverty, but anybody who doesn't have light at night actually lives in real poverty. And you could get them light at night, and you could do it in a way that doesn't enslave them, because you're dangerous to poor people, because poor people are freer than you are in many cases, and you could fuck them over. Yeah, your efforts to help poor people are probably evil and wrong, misguided, stupid, etc. I'm running out of insults there. I'm not very good at insulting people, sorry. But you can think up more insults for yourself. You're really smart, right? Getting them light at night with a just solar panel and cheap, easily replaceable batteries to have them have LED lights at night. That would be your goal. That opens up their labor opportunities to work at night for themselves, doing whatever the fuck they think is important, whether it's studying or doing some kind of craft that then they can sell or something, other than sitting in the motherfucking dark like a dumbass. Not that I would ever do that. Pretty close. One fucking working light. I got two working lights. I got two working lights right now. And I'm using the last of my energy to talk to you. Oh, I have my phone, which is going to run out of battery. And I have no way to recharge anything. I am so fucked. It's very funny. The last thing I do before I die is going to be to chuckle. I won't have enough energy to laugh. So I'm just going to chuckle at how amusing this fucked up world was. Yeah. I don't know if this makes sense to anyone, but I've enjoyed the experience I've gone through, and I don't know where it will end, and I hope I do die. Maybe. Maybe I'll come out of it, and maybe I'll figure out ways we can use technology better. But I don't want to forget these lessons. Use less. Get more. Ooh, I like that. Use less, get more. Yeah. Because the actual value we have, the things we care about in life, don't cost a lot. And they're not technologically complicated. The things we really want are human connection, friendship, trust. These things don't cost in terms of material goods. They cost in cultural decisions and deciding to rebel against everybody trying to sell you false medicine, false culture. Well, good luck to you. I gotta shut shit down, I guess.